All right, we are on day 8 of our project in Fort Mill, and here we are. Got most of the pond done. We started on the waterfalls yesterday. We got 2 of our character boulders in back here. Got this waterfall in. We had some folds in the liner here. We wanted to get down, so we put some foam on there and then use these to hold them down overnight just to get a good tight lock. We got gravel coming to finish out our gravel. Then we'll have one more waterfall up here of our signature series Hoaglandscape 6,000 biofalls. And then today, later, we will have running water. Day 9 of our project beginning in Fort Mill. Here is what we've got. Our waterfalls, and most of the pond is trimmed out. We got all the edging done. Need to just hide a little bit of liner here and there. We did a test run on the stream yesterday. It's working fine. As you can see, we've got the biofalls disguised up top. We got a lot of dirt to lay down. We're getting 3 yards of dirt, and we're going to smooth this out some so it's not so steep. The embankment here and on the other side, but it looks really good. Got some of our planting in. You can see our Japanese maple over here, and we're going to surround it with these coral bells. They look awesome. Got some nice boulders here. We'll have a lot more boulder outcroppings around here as we move on today with the details. Clean out the bottom of the pond, and we'll have running water today. Right here, we've got coral bells. This is the variegated kind. You can see there's a little violet red in there. So where I like to put it is with our red lace leaf Japanese maple over here. So let me show you how that nicely contrasts. We've got several already planted. We'll have another one here, but that red goes so well with bringing out this red. And then you've got the neon green, which is a nice complement and contrasting color. We've got some boulders in our landscape. Love this one with the moss on it. It's awesome. Of course, no pond is complete. No pond is complete without cucumbers, banana, juniper. You've probably seen me in a dozen videos say that. It just gets so wide and full, and it'll grow out over these boulders and give you that natural look that you're craving for. So your pond looks better year after year as the landscape matures. In the background here for some height, we're going to use some camellia. These will get about 10 feet tall. And these are encore azaleas. They'll bloom in the spring, summer, and fall as long as you lay down fertilizer around the drip zone every time after their blooms are spent. So we're gonna have a nice curved bed coming through here. It's gonna reach to here, and then right here in this area, the homeowner wanted grass, but he's got to get to his lawn over there. And he doesn't have access to his lawn on that side of the yard, so he's got to come through here. So we're gonna start up a bed right here. I didn't make it just 4 feet wide, but mirror the pond's curve with it. Come along here to the skimmer, and we're gonna do a wide sweep here, and then in the bed over there in that corner. Now when you're planting, you want to put a little fresh soil down below, but you also want to scratch this root ball so it just doesn't have roots that girdle and grow round and around. That'll make it grow outward, and so the plant thrives. And we're using some really good planting soil. We call this black gold, baby. It works great. And we want to plant the crown or the top of the root ball, the crown, 1 inch above the ground level so it can drain. See how it just kind of slopes downward just a little bit around the crown. And bingo, there you have it. This is a hydrangea. It's either gonna have pink or blue blooms in this next summer. So the homeowner and I, after I sold him the pond and landscaping in the backyard, he had a vision of having 3 stacked slate urns for immense curbside appeal, and he wants to refresh the landscaping. Obviously, this tremendous holly tree that must be 30, 35 feet tall, we're taking it down today, and we're gonna replace it with a crepe myrtle that won't get so big, and we'll plant it further from the house as well. Then we've got a lot of colorful shrubs going in. We'll dot in some boulders in the landscape. He really likes the look of that. And we've got right now our basin marked out in the gold paint, as you can see. So all these bushes are coming out today, and we'll start, after we finish with the 2 holly trees, there's the other one we got to cut down. We'll start taking out these bushes with our excavator and then digging out the basin for our 3 stacked slate urns. All right, here's a report on what we got done yesterday on the job. There was a big holly right here. We got it out. We got all the plants out from the front foundation like the client wanted. We started digging out our basin for our aqua blocks that'll be the reservoir for the 3 stacked slate urns. Made sure we didn't hit any irrigation by moving the wire. Got the new plants coming today that Gary and I will be planting. We got to get rid of this dirt, so we'll be loading that in the truck, and then we'll start to landscape. All the guys are working on assembling the aqua blocks and getting those installed and putting the liner down in the front. ¿De la mitad?
There we go. There we go. There we go.
Hey, we're all done here in Fort Mill. What a project this turned out to be. So proud of the crew and their efforts. we knocked it out of the park. This job has everything we do. It's got landscaping, it's got outdoor lighting, it's got a pond, and it also has a fountainscape. These are aquascapes, stacked slate urns, very popular at all three sizes, small, medium, large. All of them are lit with enough light. 565 gallon basin, so that is gonna be, when it rains, pretty self-sustaining, which is gonna be very nice. But I think with the landscaping around it and everything, the homeowner really thought, when I was speaking to him before the job, he really thought he would make the house very unique looking from the street in front. And he thought they could fit well in this little nook of his front foundation. But this just turned out great. I love the rushing water and the way it spills, and it turned out wonderful. Perhaps nothing signals the biggest change in this home as getting rid of that 35-foot tall monster holly tree, replacing it with this crepe myrtle. It's a Natchez crepe myrtle. It's surrounded with some colorful loropetalum. You can see more of the architecture of the house, the beautiful stonework. That holly tree was just totally encompassing everything and blocking everything. You've got some cool spirea right here that's variegated. We'll have pink flowers in the summer. And then we've got a distilleum back here, which will have a very insignificant, but still kind of cool red flower in the dead of winter, really late winter. Look at the entrance to the home now. So brightened by the landscaping and of course our fountains. I just love them. The landscaping's gonna mature nicely. He had some golden euonymus previously. We decided to repurpose those, so we transplanted them. That gives us a nice little color of yellow mixed with green. And we got more distilleum. We've got some everillo grass. And over here, we've got our butterfly bushes. And then we finished it off with encore azaleas. And just look at the balloons on those right now. It's so cool to have something blooming in October. So, we are finished with our project. Just look at this magnificent stream. It's got 3 big waterfalls in it. Tons of huge boulders. Literally tons. And the lighting, even during the day, because we've got so much shade, can really be turned on to just give it a nice effect. I love the way this project turned out. So what a delight to do this project. Really want to thank our client, Jeff. Just a tremendous, tremendous way of showcasing on all of our skill set. We got to do a fountainscape, we got to do a pond, we got to do landscaping. These are the things we love today. And I also want to thank you, the viewers, tuning in each time we do some of these videos. Thank you so much. We're hearing your questions, we see your comments. That is just wonderful. We really appreciate it. So please, if you can, like, share, and subscribe, because we want to bring you the best content that we can possibly do. So now that you've seen our skill set, perhaps you're thinking about something in your yard. Maybe it's landscaping, maybe it's a fountainscape, maybe it's a pond, maybe it's outdoor lighting. Whatever it is, please just pick up the phone and let's have a conversation. Honest, upfront, let's talk about your budget, and let's see what Hoaglandscape can do for you. Thanks for watching.